Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm going to start off by explaining what I think of the verse. I'm going to really take it apart, and I want to focus on the meaning of the words as they relate to teenagers. The first thing said in Ephesians 4:29 is to let no evil talk come out of your mouth. To me, this means to keep your words kind, and if you have nothing nice to say, then say nothing at all. Now, this isn't easy. It's especially hard for teenagers and youth. It can be very difficult to make sure that the things you say and tell your friends are appropriate. You want to act how Jesus would act, and you want to follow his ways, but you also want to stay cool. You have to find a perfect balance, and for anyone, that can be very tricky. Around my age, everyone jokes around with each other a lot, like really a lot. You could say to your friend, "You're actually the worst," or "I hate you." You don't mean it, you're just kidding, but does your friend know that? They might laugh it off, but be really hurt on the inside. Instead of focusing on if your friend took your negative comment the wrong way, you can eliminate this problem by avoiding saying the mean or harsh thing in the first place. The next part of the verse says, to put away from you all bitterness and wrath and anger. This means to let things go. I know I struggle with this, and most teenagers probably do also. Sometimes I get really annoyed with people, or they make me really angry. In the past, I've tended to stay angry at these people, even if it was just for one thing they did weeks ago. I've been working on getting over this issue by continually asking God to help me get past these grudges that I hold. As a teenager who tends to believe the world is against her, this has been hard for me, but I'm putting forth the effort to work on it. Finally, verse 32 says to be kind to one another. This is the most important section of the Bible and also the easiest to understand. When we try to act like Jesus, we need to remember his unending kindness and try our best to replicate that in our own actions. But the replication part is where the challenge comes in. It's very hard to be nice all the time. Some days are just bad days where you think you need to be grumpy. Last week, I had plenty of reasons to be tired and short and grumpy because it was probably the busiest week of my junior year. I was busy every day with sailing practice or work, and then I spent my evenings volunteering until 10 o'clock. And then, after that, I still had to go home and do my homework. And when the weekend came, and I had about 10 hours of constant activity both Saturday and Sunday, I came to youth group, and I was tired. To be honest, I didn't really want to go. But I realized life can get so much easier if you just smile and think positively. So I went to youth group, and I hung out with the people who constantly make me laugh. And it helped. I was much more pleasant by the end of the night. I like to live by the motto, fake it till you make it. For me, this means that I just pretend that I'm in the best mood ever, and then I put forth the effort to go change my attitude, usually with the help of friends or through seeing God's work. When I am having a rough week or just a bad day, I still try and smile and say hi to my friends in the hallway, and just those simple actions help to cheer me up. So this week, I want you, the congregation, to do the same. I ask you to be kind, be the better person, and be a good person, because you never know when a friendly hello or even a smile can change someone's life. And now Dylan is going to go more in depth into the 3 things to live by that we learned this year at Rock.